Good morning from a dark Exeter St David's station. Don't worry, the sun's coming up soon. But when you're in Exeter, what should you do? You should go and visit every station on the West of England main line, so I'm going to do just that. Look, we used to be able to do it. Plan going out the window already. Oh, you know I love a good rant. This is a proper little English village, isn't it? This is so cute. Cold, cold, cold. I don't think Feniton is the kind of place that I want to be stranded. There's no axes, I'm going to be very disappointed. Right, so as that GWR service has got out of the way, it paves the way for our SWR service to Cranbrook, which we're going to first, and we will see daylight there. Honest. No, I will not make any comments about voyages, but this looks a lot like our train. Feels nice and calming in the vestibule here. It's got mood lighting. Right, we're coming up to our first station of Cranbrook. So this is Cranbrook, opened 9 years ago at the end of 2015. It serves the new town development of Cranbrook. And you know how I'm always ranting about shelter and stuff? Look, we used to be able to do it. 9 years ago, we did shelter. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is great shelter, but I'm just pointing out that in the last 9 years, we've gone backwards, not forwards. I'm here for half an hour. In that time, we should start to get some daylight, and then we're going back towards Pinhoe. See, I kind of intentionally did this station at this time when it was dark because I knew there wasn't going to be much interesting stuff here because it's a new build station at the edge of a new build town. Nothing interesting here. I do have a feeling that the station is a bit of an afterthought to the new town because you're planning a new station, you're planning a new town. You'd thought you'd integrate the two better, but the new town's all the way over there. This big long road between the two stations behind those trees over there. Like, it's not exactly part of the community. It's like, hey, we're building this new town. There's a rail line nearby. You can stick a station on it. How I would approach it is, there's a rail line here. How could we build a town around this and integrate it and actually build a community around a station rather than plop a station on the side of a community? Oh dear, 10:31 to Exeter St David's cancelled. Yes, that's in 3 hours' time, but I'm fairly strong enough to end up having to use that, so plan going out the window already. I need to work that out. It's quite tiring, there's loads of people being dropped off for the train or parking rather than walking here. I don't think I've actually seen anybody arrive on foot for this train into Exeter.
This train is for Exeter St David's. The next station is Pinhoe.
This is Pinhoe and it's just started raining. At least it's not the snow that was forecast, but snow would be pretty. Snow would be pretty. Right, so Pinhoe in a nutshell. Pinhoe in a nutshell. Let's go with that. Pinhoe has a level crossing and I think what would have been a crossing keeper's cottage, and I'm sure that back in the day it would have been a nice station. I wouldn't count this station as nice anymore. We're waiting 10 more minutes until the next train to go to somewhere next, and I'll need to look at my plan to work out where that is because I'm not 100% sure. That ticket machine over on the other platform is like the perfect illustration of why I think UK rail ticketing is a bit of a scam and is designed to catch out passengers. That's the only ticket machine at this station. If you board a train here without using that machine, it would have been classed as you've had an opportunity to buy a ticket. Except if you're travelling from this platform, that ticket machine is on the other side of the level crossing, which will come down, by the way, several minutes before the train comes. So you've got to risk missing your train to buy a ticket or get here ridiculously early. Stations like this need a ticket machine either on both sides, or you need to class this platform as not having an opportunity to buy, because that's risky. That's risky. All it takes is like a freight train or a late running train going the other direction to go past and bring the barriers down before you're expecting it, and you're stuck because you can't get across the platforms here without the level crossing. Oh, you know I love a good rant, and UK rail ticketing is one of those things that I love a good rant about. Case in point, the barriers have gone down 2 minutes before the train is due to arrive.
Yeah, good morning. Next two stations on our service are Whimple followed by Feniton.
So this is Whimple station. It's a single platform station, like a lot of stations around here. It was reduced down to a single platform in the 60s, but the platform was over there on that side. There was a cider factory here. When that closed in the 80s, that platform and footbridge, etc. was removed. This platform was extended out to the remaining line, and that's what we have today. I just love the name Whimple Station. Whimple. We're in Whimple. Whimple, 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 Whimple. I don't know. I like Whimple. I like Whimple. And I'm going to walk into the village and see what's occurring. The old station building is really nice though. I assume now just somebody's house. It's cold. Why did I do this in January? This is a proper little English village, isn't it? I see a thatched roof. Oh my god, this village is so nice. I did not expect to be able to get a coffee in the village stores here, but I did. You know what happens, I see coffee, I have to have coffee. Whimple was the last place I expected to have coffee. This is so cute. I'm in love with Whimple. So from here at Whimple, it seems like the perfect opportunity to say a massive thank you to my lovely Patreons and YouTube members. They're all scrolling on the screen right now, and without you guys, I couldn't be coming to fantastic places like Whimple. If you want to get your name onto the list that scrolls in every video, the links to do so are in the description, but thank you so much, guys. This is delightful. Cold, 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 cold. Positive. Trains in the distance. Let's go to Honiton. So that train I spotted earlier was cancelled. That was going to be my next train after this one. It's fine because I started the new train from Salisbury, so it is going to be running and I am going to get to Feniton. That would have been really annoying because that's only got a 2-hourly service. The holidays have been and gone. But I want a Coke train. Can I have a Coke train, please? Oh, it's Hornby. Does that mean it's going to be ridiculously expensive? Honiton Station, one of the bigger places so far, if we ignore Exeter. 2 platforms, but most trains are using platform 1. It's basically a passing loop, but when nothing actually needs to pass, they bring all trains onto this platform. I assume that's for accessibility because there's no lifts, just a footbridge. It's showing the next train is a 10:55 to London Waterloo, which is not the train that I want. I want a train before that. It's on the departures screen, but it doesn't have a platform yet. I would assume that it's going to come into this platform. I assume it's running. This is the one that's meant to be cancelled, but they've started another one short at Salisbury. So I hope that there's a train that's going to take me to Feniton. And also they're not leaving me stranded at Feniton. I don't think Feniton is the kind of place that I want to be stranded. There has been snow and this gives me joy. It was forecast to be snowing this morning, but all we've got is intermittent rain, which is due to be completely stopped by this afternoon. Right, I'm going to go and check out Honiton itself. No. I do not need a Costa. Honiton seems nice. I mean, there's nothing particularly exciting me about it, so kind of glad I'm not here too long. I think it's just pretty much your default southwestern town. Nice, but not notable. I'm just going to walk back to the station, I think. Next stop for us, Feniton. What do you do for fun at Feniton? Luckily, I don't have that long there. This is Feniton Station, right next to a level crossing that's just opening. Abandoned platform. It's nice and quiet. That's why I like it. It's nice and quiet. Okay, so I get the impression it's had many names. Feniton in 1860, Ottery and Sidmouth Road in 1861, Feniton for Ottery St Mary 1868, Ottery Road 1868, Sidmouth Junction 1874, Feniton 1971. Okay, yeah, that's a fair few. Feniton station as it was. I just spotted it in amongst all the renaming, actually closed in 1967 and reopened in 1971, so that's, I'm guessing that closed as part of Beeching. And then 4 years later they were like, actually no, this is wrong. Maybe. Just a few minutes ago my watch said 0% chance of rain, and now it's a 100% chance of rain. I can tell you it's correct because it's raining. Can you hear that? It's just the sound of the birds singing. It's peaceful here. Feniton seems like a sleepy little village. Only every other train stops here, so it gets a service every 2 hours in each direction. In the way that I've timed this, we're only here for 20 minutes. I'm not going to risk going the other side of the level crossing into the village. Knowing my luck, it will come down. I love the peace here. I love the peace. There is this little ticket office because, well, that's the main way into the, well, that's the only way into the station. It's like a little ticket window on the way in. Not open. Ticket office is only open for 2.5 hours in a morning in a week. Surprised it has a ticket office, considering none of the other stations apart from Honiton and Exeter have ticket offices. It's nice to see a ticket office. I'm just surprised. This station is well cared for, well looked after. It makes sense since there's a Friends of Feniton Station group. And I think they're doing a good job here. Yeah, there's some planters on the opposite abandoned platform. Oh, because it's January, it's a bit dead. Bet that's nice in summer. Right, next train in 7 minutes, we're going to Axminster. There's no axes, I'm going to be very disappointed. Look, I know this isn't to scale or anything, but the geography of Weymouth being south of Exeter hurts my head. Right, so I made it to Axminster. Is that a fairly new footbridge and lifts? Because accessibility is good. Shame that there aren't many announcements on the train. That's not very accessible, is it? Down the coast from here is Seaton Tramway. I've already been there, not on camera. That was a good day out. One day I'll make it back with a camera. I just got distracted by a very nice sausage bap in a little cafe at the end of the platform. Okay, so I've just checked the display and my next train is showing us delayed with no ETA, which is worrying because my next connection is only 12 minutes at Yeovil Junction. I don't know what I'm going to do. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave a link here to the next video I think you should watch. Look at me being all suspenseful. And I'll see you the next time where we work out what I'm going to do. This is going to be fun.